I'm pleased to share that the President looks forward to welcoming Tennessee State Representative Justin Jones, Justin Pearson, and Gloria Johnson to the White House this coming Monday. Earlier this month, the President spoke to them by phone after they were subjugated to expulsion votes in the Tennessee State House for peacefully protesting in support of stronger gun safety laws following the shooting at Covenant School in Nashville. During that call, the President thanked them for their leadership in seeking to ban assault weapons and standing up for the democratic values. And the three lawmakers thanked the President for his leadership on gun safety and for spotlighting the undemocratic and unprecedented attacks on them in the Tennessee State House. The President looks forward to continuing that discussion when they all meet with him on Monday. Okay, Peter.
Thanks, Green. 69% of people polled by CNBC say they have a negative view of the economy. President Biden talks about the economy all the time. What?
He talks
Why
about
aren't people buying it?
He talks about the economy all the time because he wants the American people to know that he's doing everything that he can to make sure that his policies that he's put forward that has shown that he's building an economy that doesn't leave anybody behind, that builds an economy from the bottom up, middle out. And he also talks about the economy. And when you hear him talk about the economy, he talks about how he's prioritizing making sure that we lower inflation. And that is where the American people are, meeting them where they are. He's going to continue to have that conversation. He understands how important that is for Americans, American families. And so he'll never shy away from that. I know you're reading a poll right now. That is one poll. But he's not going to stop talking about what the American people really care about, which is what are we doing here to make sure that we are addressing the issues and the concerns that they have.
Okay, on China is setting up police stations in the U.S. There's more proof now that they created COVID. There's reason to think that there were more spy balloons than the White House has said. Why is it taking so long for President Biden to call Xi and tell him to cut it out?
We have said over and over again that the President intends to call President Xi. I don't have a call to read out to you at this time. Look, and we've said this before, we believe it's important to maintain open lines of communication with China. We believe that it is an important bilateral relationship, the U.S.-China relationship, even as we're talking about strategic competition with China. And so that has not changed. We're going to continue to move forward in that way.
And then one more. So Monday, you're going to have three of the lawmakers who protested
peacefully protested
after the Nashville Covenant School shooting. Have any of the victims or the victims' families been invited to the White House?
I don't have anything to read out to you about any invite.
Why?
I just don't have anything at this time to read out to you any invite. What I can say to you right now is that the President is focused on getting things done. He's focused on making sure that we are protecting our communities, that we're protecting our schools, that we're protecting our churches, we're protecting our grocery stores, that people, as we know in Buffalo, went to the grocery on a Saturday and got murdered. 10 of them were murdered. We see what's happening in our schools. And that's why he's bringing these legislators here to have that conversation and to see what else can be done and to highlight that. That's what the President is using the bully pulpit for. That's why he continues to put pressure on Congress to get things done. Make sure that they're showing some courage, Republicans in Congress, to make sure that we're banning assault weapons. And so we cannot have weapons of war in our streets. We cannot have weapons of war in our schools. And so that's why he's bringing them there. He's bringing them here to continue that conversation.